Hello everyone and welcome back to another Soap and Chat. Today is an exciting day for this channel because I have learned about Reddit and more specifically the AskReddit forum. I think it's going to be a little bit more interesting than just our one-star reviews because there's lots of good little stories on here and lots of questions that I think need to be answered. So the question of the day is, how do you know you're not already dead and this is hell? Our first delightful responder says, "'Cause there ain't no macaroni and cheese in hell." Another writer says, "I rather imagine hell to have an achy breaky heart playing on continuous repeat, with the elder Cyrus doing the twerking." This next one is really sweet. It says, "I have hope. Hell is a place of utter hopelessness." I'm 8 months pregnant. Of course this is hell. The next writer says, "I really think this all the time. It seems like the best explanation for everything." And the person after that says hell would be much more fun. This next person has everything right. He says he knows this isn't hell because dogs exist. I 100% agree with this guy. Tori says, "I got put on depression medication. They don't have that in hell. It worked too." Pretty sure hell is in Afghanistan right now. No need to imagine it as some other world. We created it right here, in this world. My family still hits me up for money. Because the devil hasn't offered me a position in management. I'm way too happy to be in hell. Honestly, I'm a happy person, and even on bad days, I just have happiness. Where do I get it, you may ask? I was raised in a very controlling cult and was unhappy for years. Ever since I left, I haven't had a single bad day. Alright, that was ridiculously entertaining, but I'm about 2 minutes into recording, and I have run out of good things to read you guys from this thread, so I'm going to find another thread. Okay, I think I found us a good one, and it's kind of on the same theme. It's very doomsday. So this one says, if you woke up as the last person alive tomorrow, what would you do first? Make sure I was the last person on Earth. I'd probably spend the rest of my life on this project. Someone responded to that. They said, "Did you intend that to come off quite as sinister as I read it?" LOLs. People are keeping infrastructure going and rescuing animals? I'd break into the local pharmacies and have a 3-day bender that ends in an OD. I don't have a drug problem because I have responsibilities, people I love, and goals in life. If I'm the only human alive, why would I stay alive? To be honest, I'm going to throw myself the ultimate pity party and peace out of this reality. Jojo said, "I would find a Costco to live in with my dog, and I'd find another dog for her to play with. Then I would find a nice camper and travel around the country." Some party pooper responded to her saying gasoline has a shelf life of 3 to 6 months. And someone responded to that person saying horses have a shelf life of decades, and they self-renew. Guess I'd figure out how to hook solar panels up to a freezer and raid my local sperm bank. Might as well take a shot at becoming a god queen. Hope I have mostly daughters, though, so they can turn to the sacred turkey baster and minimize the incest. This next one is really dark, but I'm going to read it because I love it. So trigger warning, if you don't like crazy dark stuff, exit now. I'll probably stare in the distance for a few hours, trying my best to process the gravity of the situation. After reaching a point of what I think is acceptance, I would slip into a state of psychosis, wherein I develop friendly relationships with non-existent entities to compensate for the lack of socialization my brain requires. Within a few weeks, I would find myself riddling alternating waves of hope and paranoia. Nobody would be around, but I would still find myself trying to maintain appearances to avoid looking weak. The companionship of my dog will be the only thing keeping me together. One dilemma is omnipresent in my mind. Do I leave this world of emptiness behind with the pull of a trigger, or do I press for the sake of my species' survival? The courage will eventually fail. Humanity survives at a population of 1 for 4 months and 22 days and goes out with a bang, heard by nobody. This video ended up going a completely different direction than I originally intended. I was going for a funny vibe. I feel like I ended on a sad vibe, but that's okay. I still loved everything that we got to hit on today. Next time, I will try and pick something a little more lighthearted. We won't stay down forever. If you enjoy content like this and me reading some crazy things from Reddit, please hit that like button and subscribe so I can see you again next time. Bye.